Hey everyone, happy Sunday Funday to everyone. It's Annie and
Stony. Hi, everyone.
hey everyone, good to see everyone. Okay, so we're going to do my intro. While we do the intro, we'll be muted, by the way.
That's fine.
All right. I almost clicked on E.
Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. Hey, 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 hey. Wake up every day feels boring. The same thing, routine in the morning. Grew up too fast without warning. And when it rains, it's pouring. I got dreams, big dreams. I wanna do big things, but I just can't seem to put it all together. I just wanna be seen. I'm jumping ship, I'm a diving. Middle of the ocean, swimming till I find it. I see an island, out ahead, filled with things that I've wanted since I was a kid. Swim to it with every muscle I've got, sucking down water in my lungs till I cough. But I won't give up, I'll never stop till I wash up on the sand or my heart finally stops. I will be the best, headed out for change, I just started on my quest. Yeah, the world will know my name, I'm excited, I'm obsessed. No one in my way but myself and a test. Yeah, I will be the best, yeah, I will be the best. Life is just a game, I'll be playing till I rest. I'll be there to claim my own spot among the best. Deep within my mind, I'll put all my fear to rest. Cause I will be the best, yeah, I will be the best that I can. I gotta study, I'll cram, I gotta make up a plan to give me some kind of chance. I gotta enter a new mode or else I'll get KO'd. My life's at a crossroad, I'm ready to reload. I gotta learn some kind of lesson from my past. I made mistakes, but I learned how to react. I love the chase, but I need a new path to have a chance to get what I wanna grab. A good life has a good purpose, something that makes everything that you're doing worth it. Something with a bigger meaning that's under the surface, cause that's what's gonna keep you working. It's a journey to make it, I gotta like.
Hey there everyone.
We're
What's
back.
going on this fine Sunday Funday? Well, we got one person watching.
No one's on, so you should do pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it. I'm just here because I enjoy doing what I do.
Yeah, you're right.
So Raven should be here shortly.
Okay.
No matter how old the kids get, they can't wash fucking dishes.
Well, we're right. It's a serious freaking problem. And we let them get away with it because then we went to washing them, which is bad. That's our fault.
I know. What bad moms we are, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yes, I've picked up a little bit of Ian's Canadian accent over the last few months, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Probably won't follow me. Watch, he's gonna scare the living daylights out of both of us. He's gonna pop up. Watch. He's done it
Ian?
before. Uh-huh.
Uh,
You see, he's the owner of the StreamYard, so he can pop in, and I'm the admin, so I can pop into his stream too anytime.
right. Oh, that's cool.
He's done that to me before. I had somebody else, the person that did our intros and our what you call it, our avatars, and he came backstage and scared the living shit out of me.
The fight.
I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
seriously? He's like, gotcha, didn't I? I'm like, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Then there was one night I was running a YouTube live. I was getting slammed with kids, and this channel's 18 plus, and the kids were still coming in the chat. And he goes, you might as well go over to StreamYard. I'm like, okay, and
Mhm. Your point?
your point. So we're in StreamYard, and then like just before Mark came on panel with me, he
Oh,
he
really?
pops up. He pops up, and he's like this. All you can see is this half of him. And he's like totally dark, and I'm like, He's like, okay. What
Funny.
else? He goes, you're all good. You're all good. You're all good. And I'm like, okay, and your point being,
Yeah. Right?
you
Again,
scared the
your point?
shit out of me. He goes, good night, I'm going to bed now. Good night. I'm like, yeah, good night.
Yeah, right. Bye-bye.
Go to bed now. Like a good little Ian. But he's, but he's scared. And then Mark came on panel, and he goes, hi, Mom. She's like, Jesus shit, Ian, you scared the fuck out of me. He goes, sorry. That's
Yeah,
like,
right?
go,
Sorry.
go to
So
bed.
sorry.
I said, go to bed. He's like, I am. Shh.
Yeah.
He's so funny, though.
Yeah.
Even though there's times I like to say, go. I'm like, you're supposed to be in bed. Go to bed.
Yeah. Here's your bedtime.
Yeah,
Night,
right.
night.
And I said, oh, then there was another night. I was on panel by myself. And he pops backstage, and he's sitting there, and he's dancing, and he's doing all these goofy things. And Raven's like, are you okay, Ian? Are you feeling okay?
We-
He's a big goofball.
yeah,
He's
which
a,
is cool.
yeah, he's got a really great personality too. That's why I think him and I
Mhm.
get off so well.
Yes, I agree.
You know, he's just he cracks me up. Just cracks me up. All the silly stuff that he puts me through. All right, his chicken strips are in the microwave. I mean, in the oven. These kids in
Chicken
my house.
strips is at lunch.
Well, that's what he's
Lunch
gonna
is,
have for lunch. Yeah, well, I just put them in the oven, so you won't really call it lunch, I guess. I don't know.
what time is it there? It's 2:08 here.
Same time as yours. Same time
Yeah,
you're
I
in.
thought so. It's got a little late lunch. We
Well,
call it Brenner. It's Brenner.
Brenner, that's it. Brenner. So, oh, come on, Lurker. Come on into my chat.
We invite you.
Yeah,
We welcome you.
you're not gonna get bitten. Well, I don't know. Maybe when Raven gets here, she might bite you, but we're not going to.
I'm too tired to bite.
Well, we can always get Susie on here.
Yeah. Is that the cat that needs to get laid?
Mm-mm.
Ow.
No. Susie's my tux. She's almost 5 years old. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God, you gotta feel the dog hair on me. Holy moly, it's crazy. Surprised they have anything left on them.
You think? Can you imagine having Charlie, Ian's dog? That
Oh
guy.
yeah. Listen, my sister's dog, the chocolate lab, she used to
Yeah,
have like tumbleweed of fur in her house. Like it was just like balls of it like floating around.
it's
Yeah, and you
crazy.
couldn't even keep up with it because she's a clean freak and it was a lot.
Just crazy.
Yeah,
Just crazy.
it is. It's a
Yeah.
lot.
Now
It's a lot.
everyone's gonna mow their fucking lawn. My allergies are gonna kick up to fucking high gear. I gotta get mine mowed as well. I don't know how these people do it though, because it rained here last night, all night almost, and it's hot as fuck here too. I don't understand these people's logic. I really don't.
No, me neither. And I'm too
So,
tired to figure it out.
yeah. Oh, we got two stalkers now.
Stalkers.
Hi, stalker. No, now we're back down to one. I guess I scared him.
Did you have stalkers before I came on your panel? Just curious.
No,
I'm not saying.
no,
Okay.
I've always had a few stalkers.
Okay.
That's okay.
I'm sure you have. Everybody has a couple.
Hey, stalkers, hit that thumbs up, will you?
At least do something while you're in here.
The other
Give us a
sidelines.
little knowledge.
There we go. Other sidelines. He's the stalker. Laughing my ass off.
Who's
Hey
that?
there. Can you see the chat?
I'm no stalker. Hi, on the sidelines.
Hey, what's up? Another other sidelines. Good to see you, babe. Hope you're doing good.
I said, I'm no stalker. See, because I chatted.
Came
Proof
out
is
of the
in the
book.
pudding.
Well, you know who my number one stalker is Dark. Hey,
No,
hey, hey.
I like him. I like Dark.
Yeah,
Dark's
he's
cool.
fun. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's funny.
He cracks me up. He always puts me on. Hey, 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 hey. I don't need a cat fight on my stream.
Oh.
Damn cat. What
I don't need a cat fight on my stream. That's great.
Oh my god, what the
Bitches, this is happy vibes. Take your shit elsewhere.
Don't you start with Susie. Leave her alone. She'll kick your ass.
I love the fact that my friend has a dog and a cat,
Yeah.
and the cat fucks the dog up when the dog fucks with the cat. It's the best shit. It is the funniest shit.
Well, two of the cats that I have. Okay. Well, Susie and Manny Boy have been. Well, Manny Boy's gonna be almost 8, and Susie will be 5. Anyway, so couple months back, before I took my break, was it before my break? I forget now. Somebody dumped 2 females, which are obviously sisters. They look like twins.
Mm-hmm.
Dumped them in a laundry basket with 3 babies. They were only
Oh
like
my
days
god.
old. And on my front porch in the laundry basket. So now I got stuck with the 2 girls, and they're not fixed. Well, obviously, you know that.
Is that called the cat stalk that brings your baby kittens? You know how they have a stalk that brings the babies? Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh, on the sidelines, that is funny.
Yeah, it is funny. So anyway, so, so the maniacs, these 2 maniacs, went through a heat cycle together at one point, and the 3 babies, by the way, passed away sadly.
Oh my god, no. Aw.
Well, one passed away, and then the other 2 I thought were going to survive, and they just started to go downhill. And somebody that I was helping off of, like a friend of mine in Jersey, who I met through Facebook, and we were doing, helping each other out as far as like rescues and stuff like that. And so she had hit me up and said, I'm going to pay you back the money that I owe you via PayPal. Well, she never paid me back. And she was asking about the kittens. Now, her cat's a diabetic. I was sending her money all the time. If my hubby ever found out how much money I was sending her on PayPal for that damn cat because he's on special food.
You wouldn't be on this live right now, or you wouldn't be alive.
Yeah, I'd probably be tossed out the door in the fire ant mounds outside. So I had, I said to her, I said, well, I helped you out, like, can you help me out a little bit here? Like, I have 2 kittens that I need to get to the vet. And she says, yeah, I'm going to send you the money tomorrow. I'll send you like $50 or whatever it was. And then she didn't send me anything. I'm like, here I am going out spending my money, so wiring up money to her for her cat. And I'm like, what about, like, help pay me back a little something? Like, I understand you're on a tight situation. I get it. But now I got these 2 baby cats that are dying. And I just need you to help me out here a little bit, like pay me back what you owe me, like a little bit by little. I'm not expecting all of it. Like it was a couple $100, I wasn't expecting all of it all at once. You know what I mean? So she's like, "Oh, hold on a second."
Are you still here, sidelines?
Yeah, I'm still here.
No, I was talking about on the sidelines. Okay, I know you're still here. Uh, Yes, I don't have a voucher.
All right. Oh, okay.
Oh, I had the same thing. On the sidelines, I
Well,
had a lady who took care of, and it's so crazy because when I originally called her for the voucher, I said neutered and the clawed, and she freaked out on me about the clawing the cat.
yeah, I don't like it when people do that to cats.
She
I
said to
think
me,
it's
"Would you like me to take your fingers and chop them off at the knuckle?" I'm like, "Okay, no need to say anything else. Let's just get the cat neutered."
yeah. I'm not really into that whole declawing thing. I think it's cruel. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I didn't know that at the time, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, that's what they. And the thing that I think is really so. I'm gonna out my avatar. This kid's gonna try. What was I gonna say? So she said to me, she says, I'm gonna send you $50." Never got it. So I got after her again. I'm like, "Are you going to, I hate to bother you, but I need to get these kittens to the vet to find out why what's going on with them." And she said, "Yeah, I'm sending it today." Well, again, nothing. So
Mhm.
how the hell am I going to be able to afford to take these two poor kittens over to the vet?
Yeah.
So they were, and the thing was, I'm not sure which one of the girls was mommy because they were nursing off both of them. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Like, it just was sad, like hung on for like 4 or 5 months. And the girl was starting to like wean them a little bit, and I thought it was kind of early for them to be weaning. And I was like, eh. I said, you know what? Maybe I should try giving you guys some kitten milk. So I started syringe feeding them like I did with Susie, and they were doing pretty good. And then all of a sudden, both of them just started going downhill. She passed. She passed away first, and then 24 hours later, guess what? She passed away.
No.
I did try the canned pumpkin, and it was just too late. And then she private messaged me, and she's like, "How's the kittens doing?" I said, "They're dead," and I blocked her.
No.
I mean, so why are you asking me about the kittens that you refused to help
Yeah.
me with? You were supposed to pay me back, and you never did. Like, it's not cool at all. That's just
Agreed.
not cool.
No.
So I had to. We decided that we didn't want to bury him. We didn't want to bury her until because I knew it was just going to be a matter of time before he went. So I
Yeah.
said, when he passes, we'll bury the two of them together, and that's what we
No.
did. It was so
No.
heartbreaking, so hard. And then the two girls, here's the funny thing. They're both going through a heat cycle. My two boys are both fixed. So the two girls are over here on the floor. And this is during my break on YouTube. And they're here on the floor. And they're going, "Ah, ah," and they're rubbing and they're trying to hump each other. These are two female cats. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, get the hell out of here. You guys are sisters, like, and you're girls. What the hell's wrong with you two? So I did a video clip of it. And, I was going to come back to YouTube and everything. My hubby said to me, he goes, "You still have a video of the two girls humping each other?" I'm like, "Yeah." He says, "You should put that on your YouTube channel. That really give you some numbers." I'm like, not a good idea. He's like, "Why not?" I'm like, I can get some idiot will probably strike my channel for putting up feline pornography. You know? Yeah, you're right, other sidelines. Are you muted? She must be muted.
I'm so sorry. Nope, I wasn't muted. I was
Oh,
texting someone.
that's okay. Yeah, it was funny, but I'm like, no, I am not putting that on my YouTube channel. Not gonna happen. Sorry there. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Can you imagine if I did post that video, Sonny, what would happen to me?
Oh my god. I don't want to imagine.
I mean, some people would be like, oh, this is pretty funny. Other people would be like, she's trying to advertise feline pornography here.
Feeling on that video.
So I'm like, yeah, but you know what though? Like my husband said, it's for educational purposes. I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah.
exactly.
I'm like, yeah, what? Feline sex ed?
Oh my god, that's funny. I don't think cats need help in sex ed.
I know, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Buster does do that. You got a point there, but still, I have
That's
some people
funny.
out there that would be like ready to strike my channel in a heartbeat to say, she's doing this. I'm like, yeah, no, nope, not happening.
I hate getting humped by a dog.
Well, I remember like when just before Susie was due to get spaded the night before, she started doing that rolling around on the floor. I said, oh no,
Yeah.
oh no. And Manny's neutered. So I was like, no, 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 no. And so I called the vet's office that morning. I said, I think she's starting a heat cycle. And they're like, okay. I'm like, and they're like, is there any possibility she can be pregnant? I'm like, no, because unless Manny has like, he's been fixed. So unless he's able to get her impregnated after being neutered, we have a problem. And he's like, good point. So she went for surgery. She comes home and Manny tried humping her. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing to her? You maniac. And my hubby was laughing. He's like, you sure they cut his balls? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they did, maybe they don't. I know she definitely had her uterus and everything taken out, so she's good. I'm not worried about it.
Right.
But crazy. But here, listen to this now. I called up the vet. Now they're supposed to take the vouchers for the Humane Society. For the two girls, guess how much they want me to pay? Even with the voucher, it would be over
I can
$100.
imagine.
It's over
I can
$100.
imagine.
It's crazy. Now, when Susie got fixed, I had a former friend of mine who paid for her spay, which she didn't have to do because at that time it wasn't that expensive. And she's like, no, 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 I'll pay for it. And then she turned out to be a wacko, and I said, okay, you know how I handle Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Put the block barrier up.
Yeah, exactly.
So when somebody starts showing me some really strange behaviors, it's like, nope, see ya. That's just how I roll. I don't like to deal with drama and all that shit and people that become disrespectful. That's it. Bye.
It's crazy though.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh shit! I've been rolling my own cigarettes.
Really? I can't smoke those. I get a headache.
Well, I just realized that I have only one left of my actual real cigarettes, and I don't smoke them on stream. So I usually go behind my avatar because I got criticized by someone.
Really?
Yeah, I think you know.
Huh.
All right, go behind
Oh man.
I'll tell you later privately.
Yeah, that's fine.
His overweight feline just. You see this?
Wait. My dad has an overweight female dachshund, though, and she's like 13 years old and always humping. Yes. Oh my god, I've seen that. I've
Okay, on the
seen that.
sidelines. It's too funny.
They'll hump like a pillow, a doll, a stuffed animal. Yes, I've seen that, and
Mm-hmm.
they go off.
Mm-hmm. Crazy, I tell you, eh?
I don't understand the satisfaction in that, opposed to having another dog there, but okay.
I don't know, man. You just gotta shake your head. Like, what the fuck? Oh, Ian's doing running a live right now. So if you want to just stop over and say hi to him real quick.
Okay, hold on. Am I sub to Ian? Hold on. Give me a second here. Let me go on to my. I have another computer here, so.
Yeah, I think I don't know if he's still running it or not.
Okay. You know they changed everything on YouTube.
Oh, I know. It's a pain in the ass. I know.
So fucking weird. I am not. So what would I search Ian under? Or we could put his link in the chat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It should be pinned at the top of the
It might be something I can't find him the way they changed everything. So
Stony is pinned at the top.
ah, hold on. I have two devices here. Leave me alone.
Leave you alone. Okay, I'll leave you alone.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I am subscribed. Okay.
Oh,
So
really? It's 88 here? We're a real feel of 101. It feels a lot hotter than that. How about they say it's 99, 98 with a real feel of 101?
what happened? Sorry, I was looking over at the
They say it's 88 degrees here with a real feel of 101. I think they got that wrong.
Yeah. I think it's only about like 78 here.
Plus, I can only imagine what the humidity is.
But we're supposed to get rain. I mean, the sun's going in and out, but
No, it's real bright here. It's gonna be cooking up some storms later, I'm sure.
I'm cooking up some storms.
Oh, now it says high 89, mostly cloudy. I think you guys are wrong because I see the sun in there. You know, my one son, when we got the when the hurricane came through, Idalia, we got hit really hard by Idalia. Not hard, but came in here as like a Cat 1, and they said that it was. My son said to me, he goes, "I can guarantee you, downtown's going to get hit by a Cat 2, and then once it gets closer to us, it's going to be a Cat 1." He nailed it right to a T.
Really?
So, yep. Same with the what's it called? We had a tornado that touched down on the south side of the city, and he was looking at the formation. He's like, "Yeah, that's going to touch down too." I'm like, what's your prediction?" He goes, "It's going to hit right over by Lowndes High School." And sure enough, an hour later, He was right. Nailed it right on the money.
You should be a weatherman.
Well, he always wanted to go into the Air Force. So,
Right.
but then Dad and his brother got sick, so he figured he'd sit close to home,
Yeah, gotcha.
which makes sense.
Yep, absolutely.
He wanted to make sure I was taken care of. He's a good kid. Both of my kids are good kids. Try not to brag.
Mm-hmm. I'll brag about mine. They're good. They're
Hey,
good.
I don't care what anyone says. No matter how old they get, they're always going to be our babies, no matter what.
Exactly. Agreed.
Oh, I had somebody say to me, "Well, how could you say that you gave birth when you really didn't give birth? You had a C-section." I'm like, um, hello, I carried these babies for 8 months.
Exactly.
It wasn't like I tried to go natural birth, but because it was a twin pregnancy,
Yeah.
as you know, twin pregnancies always usually wind up going to a C-section.
Yeah. Well, 3 I did natural, and only 2. The last 2 I was not on drugs for.
Well, this was my first and my only pregnancy because I told them in Jersey, once these 2 were born, I'm done. You know, I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was 29 years old, like, and he was 52 at the time. Like, really, we're gonna have more kids? I don't think so. They wouldn't even tie my tubes or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're like, oh, what if you want to have a daughter dinner? I'm like, no. Like having twins was, hard enough.
That happened to
Yeah.
me. I had a hysterectomy at 33 because the last 2 are horrible births.
So they told me if I didn't go, if I didn't push harder, and I was pushing it with all my might, that I was going to lose one of them. And that was the older one because, as you know, identical twins share the same placenta.
Yeah.
So the bigger twin, he had too much blood going to his heart, and his heart was having a hard time trying to compensate for all of that extra blood that was coming in. You know,
Yeah.
so you know, and when after the C-section, they whisked he wasn't breathing, and they whisked him away. And I said, and then they came back and they said, we got him breathing. We're gonna have to put him on CPAP and all this stuff. And the little one, he did really well. You know, he didn't have as much blood that his brother was getting. And I said, well, what about transfusions? And they said, no, he doesn't really need a transfusion at this point. We just have to keep him, monitor him.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay. So they kept them both in the NICU one was in the NICU for 9 days, the other was in the NICU for 10 days. It was a scary time, really scary for us because just when we thought we were going to give up, well, I said to him, I said, we have a problem. And he's like, what? And I'm like, I haven't had my period now in like 2 months. And he's like, what?
Yeah.
I went to the dollar store, I went to the supermarket, and I bought pregnancy tests from both. And I'm like, well, congratulations, Dad. He's like, huh?
Wow.
So the one twin was hiding behind the other one, so he couldn't make my first ultrasound because he was having a Crohn's flare up. So I went by myself, and he says, so I came home and I'm like, they're concerned about the baby. They just want me to take it easy because they say that he has tachycardia, or she has tachycardia, because we didn't want to know the sex of the baby.
Right.
So then, and back then they didn't do, gender reveals like they do now. They didn't do all that stuff back then. So then I went for my second ultrasound, and he was with me then, and they're like, um, the technician slipped out that they were boys, and they were identical. At first she said twins, and then she's like, oh, they're identical. So he says, oh, good, I can have my girls. He wanted to have girls. And I was hoping for fraternal. Like I could have my son, he can have his little girl. I have my boy. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "No, you're having identical twin sons." And he was like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Oh my God, this is just crazy."
Yeah, it is.
So the smaller one, if he was born at say 3 pounds 12 ounces, they would have had to transport him over to another hospital,
Yeah.
and the other one could stay at the local hospital. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense, even though um, he's bigger. He's bigger than the other one, but he had more complications.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who watching again. Hi, stalkers.
That might be sidelines again before you call people stalkers.
I'm just joking.
I know.
I have it on sub only, so they can't really be stalkers or subscribers. I shouldn't say that, but you never know. I mean, there could be.
What do you mean subscribers can't be stalkers?
That is true. That is true.
They subscribe to stalk. It's only like, how long is your. Wait.
5 minutes.
Oh. You can't stalk after 5 minutes?
That is true.
Impossible.
I know, right? Obviously, I'm not bringing any content today because nobody wants to come in. Well, Raven will be here.
Well, you
In a
just chased them away. No, they left.
bit. Well,
So you shouted them out.
well, Ian will say, "Hey, lurkers, come on in. Come on."
Yeah.
You know, what
On.
what probably scares a lot of these people too is that they see the blue wrenches and they're like, "Do I really want to go into that chat? I might get chopped out real quick."
I don't even bother. I don't go to a lot of places. It's all right. It's fine.
I don't either.
Yeah.
As far as I go is here, Elsie's, Lady Luck's, and Arkansas is a channel here and there, but I I just do my own thing, I don't really go on panel. I go on his panel once in a while, but like I'll pop up there maybe a month or so and say, hey, before
Mhm.
before it gets wild over there. Then I say, okay, time for me to get off this panel.
What?
LC's, you know how when he has that full panel and everybody starts getting crazy over there.
Oh yeah. I can't even. I lurk there because I was banned, but not anymore. Um, it's too much. I can't listen to it because even when I lurk, it's like I don't know what's going on.
Well, he's been promoting these guitar guys that are pretty. I like them.
I
They're
saw
good.
that. That was cool.
I mean, they're good. They're really good. I like them, but sometimes if you have your Bluetooth in, you gotta pull your Bluetooth out. Like
Yes. Yes. When they. Yeah.
they're good, but sometimes they get loud, real loud. It's like, okay, I want to have my hearing until at least I'm at the elder age where my
Yeah.
hearing can then deteriorate. I mean, that's enough having an ambulance blast in my ear for over 15 years, and and I was doing the volunteer stuff up in Jersey.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my hubby laughs at me because he's like, how can that um if like I know like on the road because we have like a busy 4-lane divided highway here, and I can tell the difference in siren and tire threads on the road. And he's like, how do you know the difference? Connor just hold on a second.
Go ahead.
These kids are going to drive me crazy today, I swear.
Mm.
So he's like, how do you do that? Like, how do you know what is what? Like, I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, you gotta remember, I did EMS work for 15 years volunteer, and then the other half was paid. I said, I know the difference between siren and tire threads. And he's like, I don't know how you can know the difference. I said, I do know the difference.
Right.
And he's like, that's crazy. I'm like, no, it's not crazy. If you've done it as long as I haven't been in the back of an ambulance, you get to know the different sounds of how your ambo is rolling on the road, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The same thing with fire trucks. I know the difference with the fire trucks too. And you can, well, everyone knows the difference. Hey, David, good to see you, love. Stoney, drop your link into chat, sweetie.
Okay.
What's going on, David? Thank you for stopping by my nighttime stream. Appreciate it. I was a snoring, as my hubby says. I don't know how he gets away with saying I'm snoring when he's dead asleep. He's out.
Exactly. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I mean, like, seriously now. And he's over there.
No, a word.
And then he has just like this weird, like, I should record him when he's freaking sleeping
What? Yeah. I
and play
can't
it
do
back to him and say, "This is what you sound like when you're sleeping."
it. Yeah, exactly.
I think he's got sleep apnea, but he won't admit to
Probably.
it.
Right.
Crazy, I tell you.
Bye bye. Yeah. Everybody's crazy. Why isn't this working? What's
What's the matter? I'm probably dropping your link.
Yes. Okay, so David. Hi, David.
What's going on, David, sweetie? Hope you're doing good. Hopefully Raven comes in soon. She's good about dropping the links.
Yes, yes.
She's a sweetheart. I love Raven.
Yeah, me too. She's so sweet.
Oh, that was just you. Okay. Did you change over to mobile?
What? Why am I white now? What?
If you're on two devices, for some reason it goes to a white dot. I don't know why. It's just a stupid thing with YouTube, I
Oh,
think.
should I X out? Okay, so then I'll X out the computer.
Yeah, try that. See if that works.
Am I still a white dot?
Yeah, you're still a white dot. I don't know why it does that.
Okay.
It's weird.
Oh, it is for me.
There you go. You're back. You're no longer a white dot. Yay!
Funny.
I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, me neither. But you just said if I have a second device, so maybe that was it.
Yeah, well, you know what's weird? Is when you turn into that white dot. It said I had a guest backstage, and I'm like, huh? And
Yeah,
all I
when
saw was
you
the white.
did that is when it turned white for me,
Wait,
like from my vision. You
yeah, it's
just,
weird, right?
yeah.
So I was like, this is weird.
Uh,
See that, you know, the one thing that's really cool about StreamYard now, they actually do they have now a feature where you get notification if anyone, like when Ian drops our link and he pins it, it notifies us that somebody's backstage.
oh, really?
Yeah, which I think is a really awesome feature because I don't
It
think
is.
they had that before. Because I don't think they
Mm,
had that before.
no.
So I think it's really cool. Like you can set it where it will beep and say, hey, to give you a heads up that somebody's backstage, and then you look and see who it is. And if you don't know that person,
Oh, it's like a doorbell sound, like it lets you
look,
know.
yeah, it goes beep or something
Oh,
like that.
that's
Yeah.
been on there because Motor used to tell me that he would have a thing.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Ian put ours on so we can hear who comes backstage. So I
Yeah.
think it's a good idea. That way you know who it is. And you can
Yeah.
authenticate them, and if you don't want them on panel, they can sit
Yeah.
backstage.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
So, I mean, there was an incident where we had um, the two people who don't like each other. Um, she, what?
It's a sad day for Dad.
Hold on a second.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, just was.
Oh, these kids today.
Four.
You know what's so crazy that I feel like, because I have 3 girls and you have 2 boys.
Right.
I always hear from people that boys are easier, but I'm realizing with you, when it comes to like feeding and whatever else, it's like they really wouldn't be able to do anything without you. So
No.
my girls were always independent, so I think that
Well, he's
both
this one here,
sexes are easy in their own ways.
the one that just came in. He's the older one. He's
Mhm.
more independent. He's
Right,
very independent. Where
right,
the other one, like I told you before, personally, not so much. You
right.
know, poor kid. Just
What I'm
breaks my
saying,
heart.
both sexes are easy in their own ways. Like, I know boys aren't really that dependent when it comes to like if their mom's around. Because if your parents aren't around, you have to be pushed to mature and do stuff on your own, right? I
Well,
think
you know
that
what
was
really
the
helped build. You know what actually really helped him a lot tremendously was he was in JRCT for 4 years, and that
right,
helped boost up his self-esteem, built up his
right. That's good.
responsibilities and stuff. You know, where I was
Right.
hoping his brother would have done the same thing, but again, even though they're identical, um, there's nothing in there. When you turn that light off. Just when I think they're gonna leave me alone today. No,
Well,
no,
stop
no,
thinking
no.
that, because when you think that is when they bother you more. So pop that out of your head.
I know. They're like pains in the ass today.
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I feel so sleepy today. Holy moly.
partying too much on the YouTube streets last night,
No, I really wasn't.
eh?
Wait, I did Shelly's. Wait, did I come on yours last night?
No, you did not.
Were you even on last night? I can't.
Yeah, I was on with Raven until like midnight. Then we hung out over at LC's for a little while.
I was on Shelly Ray's, me and her, last night for like 6 hours, almost I think 5 hours or 6 hours now. And then after I dropped off of there, I stopped in someone's for a little bit. Oh, Marissa.
Yeah, I
And
think
then
Alice was live too last night.
yeah, they share the stream, Marissa and
Oh,
Alex.
yeah, like Ian and I do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love both of them. They're great. Marissa is funny.
And I go over there once in a while, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I make my rounds.
Yeah. Well, there's only a few places I go, so it's
Same with me. So it
maybe
is
like
what it
4 or
is.
5 channels I go to.
It is what it is.
Yeah, and kind of a big deal. I don't sweat it.
Exactly. That's like, even like with my numbers, I'm like, it is what it is. I'm not worried about it. I mean, I worked my ass off on this channel.
You're
I mean,
doing great.
Elsie helped me a little bit here and there, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But basically, it's just basically, I just enjoy doing what I do. It's not about numbers, likes,
exactly.
and all that. I'm just here because I enjoy doing what I do.
Exactly.
Trying to get more positivity on these streets instead of all the negatives,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep. There's no thought process behind it. You're just going up and enjoying.
Exactly. Because that's why when I came back from my last break, I said, you know what? I'm going to come back living to my mom's motto, and that was staying positive on your most negative day.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing going forward.
Yep.
And then shortly after I came back, I was in the middle of a live stream, and Nana had said that Ian was trying to reach out to me, and he had no way of getting in touch with me. So he came under his backup account, and a person who I had as a mod, who I didn't realize until after they admitted to me their real age. Then my phone got blown up, so I didn't have the chance to. I think I was able to unhide Ian, but I didn't get the chance to, and also unblock him on Messenger and on YouTube. I didn't get the chance to set the settings as far as making him a managing mod yet. Then I had all plans of doing that, and I said, and then because him and I talked privately after I ended my stream, and I was just a hot mess. And he's like, "It's okay, I understand. It's all good, you know." And then my damn phone, I said, "Listen, tomorrow when you come into chat, I'll make you a managing mod." And then my damn phone got fried by lightning the next day. So then I
Oh
was
my
logged
God.
out. Then I got logged out of I was locked out of my YouTube account. Couldn't get into my Gmail. It was a nightmare. He was even trying to help me out on his end, thinking maybe I'm putting something in wrong. So I would call back the numbers to him and everything. He said, "Nope, I'm getting the same thing." Guess what? The 2 emails I had as my verification, I couldn't even get into those damn emails because I couldn't remember the damn passwords for them. And he's like, "Oh shit." I'm like, "Yeah." And I have a scheduled stream for tonight. And he was sweet enough to like update everyone saying, "Listen, we're trying to get Annie's account, verified by Google, and they're giving her nothing but the runaround." And then I was on my backup channel, and I told him what my backup channel was, because he suggested, if I can have a hard time getting into this channel again, start up a backup channel that way in case you run into an issue again. And he goes, "How about you?" And then we were talking about, and then he called me a little while later, and he says, "How do you feel about me being manager of your channel?" And I said to him, I said, "Let me think about it," because we just got back together. And then I said, "You know what? He's real tech savvy. And if I run into any problems, might as well. And then I'm manager of his channel as well." So,
That works out.
yeah, it helps us both out tremendously. Like,
Yeah.
for an example, like if God forbid, if I have a power outage or something like that, I can send him a message on Messenger, or Jessica Lind. I can reach out to her via text message. And if you're in chat, I can say, "Hey guys, listen, my power just went out," or I can just send one over to Raven. Say, "Hey Raven, my power just went out and run off 4G. And I have a stream running. Can you tell Ian to end it?" And so he's got the power where he can end the stream, which is awesome.
Yeah.
If I run into any issues,
Right.
Yeah, but as far as the link goes for the StreamYard, because Homegrown wanted to come up the other day, I said, "If you want, I don't drop the link here in chat because I don't like to have it out there in public, just
Right.
because people are just vicious these days, and
Yeah.
they attack people for no reason, and they do that P bombing shit." And
Yeah.
there's this older guy that goes over to Elsie's, and I was on his panel 3 days. It was actually no 2 days. 24-hour period. I don't know if you heard this story, but the poor guy just trying to build up his channel. And Markella and I were on panel with him when the first incident happened. And they used one of my mods. They cloned one of my mods. So he said, "Well, Elsa's backstage." I'm like,
Oh
"Well, that's
crap.
cool, you know." So they actually had used her profile picture, everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. And I was like, "Well, this is crazy." I'm like, because usually she does, and I was my guard was off a little bit because she doesn't do panels. She said because she's pregnant right now and she really doesn't feel comfortable with being out on panel, which is fine. That's cool with me. So then I'm like, well, that's kind of like it kind of tilted me off a little bit because I'm like, why would she come over to this guy's panel? Doesn't make sense. And she was in his
Yeah.
chat, his main chat. Because I told him, I'm like, if it's somebody you don't know, that a name that you don't recognize, and they're not in the main chat, don't let them up.
Yeah.
Because that's how I look at it. And I said this to Ian a few times. And so I was like, this is weird. So he lets the person up. It wasn't her. Some jackass doing a video clip of two guys doing each other. I was like, seriously? Really now? And they're like, haha, I got you, man.
Yeah.
So then the sad part is now he's not tech savvy. So like he had that stream was up for like over God knows how many hours because his daughter was asleep. He lives with his daughter, I think lives with him, and he lives with his daughter. He just
Right.
lost his wife of 50 something years not long ago. So it really broke my heart. Like what like why are you attacking this poor guy? Like leave him alone.
Really?
Like just let him do his streams. So then we shut the stream down. We started up again, but he couldn't figure out how to, delete that other stream. So then the next day, I was on panel with him, and his daughter was there, and I told her to write it down how to what you call it, remove streams and all that stuff. That's that same asshole did it again to him. Again. I'm like, what the fuck? And now this time they were using Markella's name. We got that stream taken down. We deleted that stream. And then after that, guess what? Now they're using his son's name.
Oh my God.
So it was like back to back within I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, why are they attacking this poor old man who's just trying to do his own thing and all this stuff? Just leave him the fuck alone.
Exactly.
So he had Ian was working with him one night, showing him StreamYard and how StreamYard works and all that stuff. I think he showed him how to authenticate, but I'm not sure. He probably did because he was always determined he wanted to have his link pinned. So Ian showed him how to pin his link, and guess what? That's when he got slammed with the P bombs.
Right.
That's why.
Dave trying to tell us he has his period?
What's that?
Is Dave trying to tell us that he has his period?
I think so. Is that what you're trying to tell us, David? You got your period? Where's Raven? Raven, where are you?
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna walk the dogs.
All right. Got the timer on you.
Well, longer than a second because
I'm joking with you.
I know.
Ah, where is Raven? Oh no. Stony. Oh.
Give me a second, Annie.
All right. When you get back, I have to go to the little girl's room.
Okay, I'm gonna be a second.
All right. Take your time.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
It's
here.
okay.
I'll wait to walk him because my man's outside right now. The kid comes around with the lawnmower, and I'm walking in the dog, so he's out there now talking to him to get the, which is pretty cool because the kid's young and he's already trying to make a little money. You know, he rolls around with his lawnmower.
Right.
Okay. All right. So if you gotta go pee pee,
Yeah. You know what? We're gonna end this in a few minutes because we have nobody really watching. Nobody in chat.
perfect because I'm gonna probably take a nap.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a call after I'm done with this. So we might as well
Sounds
end it.
good. All
All
right.
right. All right. We'll end it.
Okay, love.
All right. Other sidelines, David. Thank you for coming in chat.
Bye,
Appreciate all
everybody.
of you. And much love to everyone. Keep the positive vibes going and just be you. Much love from Annie. And Stony, thank you for being on panel with me, love. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Love you, girl.
Love you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.